If you're a student and your life feels out of control right now, this video might quietly decide how the rest of 2026 feels for you. And before you assume the worst, let me say this clearly. It's not because you're lazy, it's not because you lack motivation, and it's definitely not because you're not smart enough. It's because your daily habits are working against you. And almost no one ever teaches students this early enough. And if nothing changes, 2026 won't suddenly feel better. It'll look exactly like last year, just more stressful and more exhausting. Most students believe their life will change after something happens, after exams, after this semester, after this year. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Life doesn't slow down. It never has. And in 2026, the students who win won't be the ones who work harder for short bursts. They'll be the ones who live differently every single day. Your life doesn't change because of one big decision. It changes because of small habits repeated daily, especially on the days you don't feel motivated. So in this video, I'm not giving you motivational quotes or unrealistic routines that last 3 days. I'm going to walk you through 10 daily habits that can actually change your life as a student in 2026. Not overnight, not magically, but in a way that lasts. And you don't need to do all of them perfectly. You just need to start. Habit 1. Control the first 15 minutes. This first habit is something almost no student takes seriously, yet it quietly controls everything else in your day. Most students wake up and immediately grab their phone. Notifications, messages, reels, shorts. Before your feet even touch the floor, your brain is already reacting to other people's priorities. Instead, do this. Delay your phone for the first 15 minutes after waking up. That's it. No extreme morning routine. No 5 a.m. alarm. Just 15 minutes where your mind belongs to you. Those first minutes set the tone for your entire day. When you start your day reacting, you spend the rest of it chasing. When you start calmly, your brain feels more in control, even under pressure. Habit 2. Define a win for the day. This habit sounds too simple, which is exactly why most students ignore it. Write down one thing that would make today feel successful. Not 10 tasks, not a long to-do list, just one meaningful thing. Most students feel overwhelmed, not because they have too much to do, but because everything feels equally important. This habit trains your brain to prioritize instead of panic. And when you complete that one thing, even on a bad day, your brain registers progress instead of failure. And later, habit 7 is the one that removes the need for discipline almost completely. Habit 3. Study in silence, at least once. This habit feels uncomfortable at first, but it's life-changing over time. Study without background noise at least once a day. No music, no podcasts, no videos playing in the background. Silence feels strange because it forces you to confront distraction, but that's exactly why it works. When you train your brain to focus in silence, your concentration improves faster than any productivity hack. You finish work sooner, you stop rereading the same sentence again and again, and studying becomes less exhausting. Habit 4. Start before you feel ready. This is where most students sabotage themselves without even realizing it. They wait to feel motivated, but motivation is unreliable. It comes and goes based on mood, energy, and stress. So replace that with this habit. Start before you feel ready. Even 5 minutes counts. Action creates motivation, not the other way around. Once you begin, momentum carries you forward. Students who succeed long-term aren't more motivated. They're just better at starting small. Habit 5. Schedule guilt-free rest. This habit feels almost rebellious in a world that glorifies being busy. Schedule real rest, not scrolling rest, not half relaxing while thinking about work. Real rest. Your brain needs recovery to perform well. Without it, productivity turns into burnout. Rest is not something you earn after suffering. It's something you need in order to keep going. Students who rest properly don't fall behind. They last longer. Habit 6. End the day with a lesson. This habit completely changes how you experience failure. At the end of the day, write one sentence answering this question. What did I learn today? Not what you achieved, not what went wrong, what you learned. This shifts your identity from I must succeed to I am improving. And that mindset makes setbacks less personal and progress more sustainable. Habit 7. Change your environment. This habit is subtle, but incredibly powerful. And once you apply it, Discipline stops being the main battle. Stop relying on willpower. Change your environment instead. If your phone is always next to you, you'll check it. If your bed is your study space, your brain will want to sleep. If distractions are within reach, focus feels impossible. So do this. Design your space to support the behavior you want. Remove friction from good habits. Add friction to bad ones. This single shift improves focus without forcing yourself to try harder. Habit 8. Fix your inner voice. Most students are harsh with themselves, especially when they fall behind. They call themselves lazy, stupid, undisciplined. Replace that with one rule. Talk to yourself the way you would talk to a close friend. Not fake positivity, just fairness. When you mess up, say, "Okay, what's the next step?" Instead of, "I always fail." Your inner voice becomes your inner environment, and it matters more than you think. Habit 9. Protect your sleep. Students underestimate this habit until it's too late. Protect your sleep like it matters. Because it does. Sleep isn't wasted time. It's when your brain stores memory, processes learning, and resets emotionally. Studying late into the night might feel productive, but it often steals tomorrow's focus. A rested brain learns faster than a tired one trying harder. Consistency with sleep beats occasional all-nighters every time. Habit 10. Show up on low-energy days. This habit ties everything together. Show up even on low-energy days. Not at full intensity, not perfectly. Just show up. Read one page, solve one problem, review one concept. Progress isn't built on your best days. It's built on the days you wanted to quit, but didn't. When you practice these habits daily, something shifts quietly inside you. You stop waiting for life to change. You stop feeling behind all the time. You start trusting yourself again. Your confidence grows. Not because everything is perfect, but because you're consistent. You begin to see yourself as someone who shows up, someone who adjusts instead of quitting, someone who keeps going even when it's hard. That's how lives actually change. Not through motivation bursts, not through extreme routines, but through small habits repeated daily. So don't try to change everything today. Just start with one habit, then repeat it tomorrow. Because in 2026, the students who win won't be the ones who tried the hardest for a week. They'll be the ones who showed up every day, imperfectly. And that can start today. If one habit stood out to you, comment the number. Not for engagement, but to make the decision real.